Hello, my name is Jess and I'm the founder of Sallie Tomato. Today we're going to be making the George wallet, which is one of our brand new patterns. This slim and sophisticated wallet has all of the compartments that you need without taking up too much space. Welcome to the Sallie Tomato YouTube channel. If you like sewing or you like fashion-forward projects, our YouTube channel is the place to be. Our George money clip wallet pattern is timeless yet modern. It was inspired by the classic movie It's a Wonderful Life. This functional slim design features card slots, small pockets, a large top center pocket for cards or receipts, and a magnetic money clip for folded cash. The George fits perfectly inside pants pockets, dress pockets, belt bags, or your favorite clutch. The money clip is completely optional, making the George incredibly versatile for any person, bag, or dress with pockets. The finished size of this wallet measures 4¼ inches wide and 3 inches high. Before we get started, be sure to grab a pattern. See the description below this video and follow the link to access the pattern information. And we encourage you to use our retailer locator on our website to find a Sallie Tomato retailer near you. All of the supplies you need are listed on the back of the pattern. This project is suitable for any non-woven fabric such as faux leather, cork fabric, or micro suede. You can shop our wide range of quality non-woven fabrics designed for bag making on our website or at your local retailer. This entire project is left raw edge, so it's ideal for edge coating. We recently created videos on how to edge coat the edges of your projects for professional finish, so be sure to check those out on our channel as well. So once you've decided on your fabrics, gather your supplies, cut out all your pieces according to your pattern, and let's begin. First of all, let's cover the pieces that you'll need for this project. You'll need to select a main fabric that is a non-woven fabric, such as faux leather, cork fabric, micro suede, or other type of non-woven material. You may also like to add RFID fabric to your project. This is radio frequency identification fabric that is used in wallets to protect your credit cards from theft. If you'd like to add on the money clip option, you'll also need an invisible bar magnetic snap. This is a sew-in snap, and we have tested it to make sure that there are enough layers of fabric to ensure that your credit cards will be safe between the magnet and the fabric layers. As you cut out all of your pieces, it may be helpful to label them by marking the name of each piece on the wrong side with a removable pen or chalk. You could also download and print the free piece labels from our website and use sewing clips to attach the labels to the coordinating pieces. The labels are reusable, so you can use them for other projects. Follow along with the cutting instructions included in the pattern. This pattern is measure and cut with one pattern piece included. We've included cutting layouts within the pattern for the best use of your fabric. As you're cutting, make sure that the width of each piece runs with the cross grain of the fabric. And also take your time when cutting out this project, since all of the pieces will be left raw edge. Leaving the pieces left raw edge makes for easy assembly, but it also takes a little bit more time to make sure all of your pieces are cut accurate and positioned well. If you don't like the raw edge look, you could certainly go ahead and add some edge paint to the top edges of your pockets and all edges of the money clip. Visit our YouTube channel for tutorials on how to use edge coat. I'm going to set most of these pieces aside, and we'll start with the first section, make and attach money clip. If you don't want to add a money clip, you can skip ahead to the next section of instructions. Take one main fabric piece D money clip, and against the wrong side, center 1/2 of the invisible bar magnetic snap aligned with each short edge of piece D money clip. You'll want to make sure that the attracting sides are against the wrong side of your fabric. You can use sewing clips to help hold the magnet halves in place. I find it's helpful to attach a zipper foot or very narrow foot. Make sure to backstitch for reinforcement. The thickness of the non-woven material and the feed dog should help pull the invisible bar snap evenly through your machine. If you're finding that the magnets are sticking to your needle plate, you can find a scrap of faux leather or foam to add between the layers of the magnet and the needle plate. Just make sure that the fabric stays away from the seam so it doesn't get sewn into your project. Then you'll sew about 1/8 of an inch from each magnet. After sewing, carefully trim the plastic close to the stitching. Next, with wrong sides together, align all edges of both pieces deep. Use sewing clips to hold the layers together, then top stitch 1/8 inch from the outer edges to hold the layers together. You could also use basting tape or basting spray to help hold the layers together. I recommend to top stitch with the magnet side up to prevent the magnets from sticking to your needle plate. I recommend trimming your threads as you go and shave away any of the excess fabric along the edges from the right side, which is opposite of the magnets. Next, take main fabric piece E for the money clip pocket and top stitch 1/8 inch from the long top edge. Next, center the money clip against the right side of the money clip pocket E, according to your pattern with the attached snap side facing up. Then top stitch 1/8 inch from the previous top stitching around the magnet. At this point, you can double check that your money clip closes properly and make any changes if needed. The next step is to attach card pockets to small pocket. Start by top stitching 1/8 inch from the long right edge of 2 card pocket pieces A and from the short right edge of card pocket B. And yes, sometimes I do like to chain top stitch when I'm able to. It helps make the process go a little bit faster. After sewing, trim any loose threads. Next, with right sides up, align the top, bottom, and right side edges of the unsewn card pocket A on the RFID piece F small pocket. Top stitch piece A an 1/8 inch from the left side edge. Next, with right sides up, position one card pocket A over the attached card pocket A, nesting into the indent of card pocket A and aligning the sides. Top stitch an 1/8 inch from the left side edge and use sewing clips to hold the top and bottom edges in place. Then you repeat the same step to attach the remaining card pocket A. And lastly, with right sides up, position card pocket B over the attached card pockets A, nesting into the indent and aligning the sides. Top stitch an 1/8 inch from the top edges and use sewing clips to keep the remaining aligned edges together. After top stitching, make sure that your clips are keeping all of the edges aligned and as even as possible. Now we're ready to assemble the wallet. Begin by top stitching an 1/8 inch from the top edge of each main fabric piece C large pocket. I recommend to backstitch over the pocket edges for reinforcement. With right sides up, align the sides and bottom edges of the prepared small pocket with one large pocket. Use lots of sewing clips to hold the layers together. Then, with right sides up, align the sides and bottom edges of the prepared money clip pocket to the remaining large pocket. Add more clips to hold the layers together. Then, with wrong sides together, align all edges of the large pocket pieces. Take your time to re-clip the layers together to make sure all of the edges are aligned and even. This step is a little tedious, but I designed this pattern so that way it would have clean stitching lines, especially for this final top stitching. Once all of your pieces are clipped together and aligned, make sure that the money clip is closed out of the way and top stitch an 1/8 inch from the sides and bottom edge of the large pocket through all of the layers. For me, it was easier to top stitch from the money clip side, so that way the bulk of the project was towards the top and out of the way. I do recommend to backstitch as you sew over the pocket edges for reinforcement. After you finish top stitching, double check that you caught all of the layers, trim any of the edges so that they are even, and now is a great time to edge coat the sides and the bottom edge to finish off your project if you would like. I could see making multiple George wallets for gifting or for adding to various bags that I have. I truly hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and you're inspired to make a George wallet of your own. If you have any additional questions, let us know in the comments and we'll be sure to help. We encourage you to share and show off your photos of your completed project. Use the hashtag SallieTomato and hashtag GeorgeWallet on social media so we can see it. And as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll check out the rest of our pattern line for more creative projects. See you then!